Okay, it's IELTS speaking part 1, and I'm going to ask you a number of different questions and you have to answer. Okay, so just relax, calm down, use a variety of words, try to speak clearly, right, and focus the sounds of English, and you'll be fine. Let's start. Do you work or study? What do you do?
I work.
Okay, what do you do?
I work as a physical therapist in a private clinic, and I usually work from like I have a second part-time shift. It starts from 5 p.m. up till 10 p.m.
Okay, what do you like about your job?
What I like about my job is that it's a very satisfying profession in terms of spirituality. That tapering down someone's pain is a very good purpose in life as well as the hereafter.
All right, would you like to change this job in the future?
Might be, there may be a possibility that I will change this job, depending upon the circumstances. Maybe I opt for some other profession, depending upon my future circumstances.
Okay, I offer is wrong. I will be offered, and
Okay.
depending upon is repeated time and again. So try not to repeat any phrase again and again, at least in a couple of answers. Try to elaborate further. Now let's go on. What do you do to relax after your job?
I usually go. I usually prefer listening to some music after some hectic work hours, so it helps soothe my mind, and it brings down the anxiety levels as well.
All right. What activities do you perform on weekends?
I like to cook, and this is something I have particularly preserved for the weekends. And I like to cook meals for my family.
Okay, now I like to cook. First sentence and last sentence is also I like to cook. So you need to avoid repetition.
Uh,
Try to come up with more phrases. I would love to cook for my family. Cooking has been my hobby since my childhood. So whenever there is a weekend, I always prepare new dishes. Variety of words that will bring you better band score. And try to speak a little more. Practice all these topics from the book. You will get good band, inshallah. Right? Thank you.
Thank you.
Next one, please. Do you work or study?
I do both. Doing my MPhil. It's nearly end, and I do work in a NGO also.
Okay, what was your favorite subject at school?
First subject was not any specific one, but I do like literature and English stuff.
Okay, now you need to connect it with your school and try to use past tense. When I was at school, initially my favorite subject was drawing, and as I was in class 5 and 6, then I took interest in science, something like that, okay? So you need to elaborate your answer. Okay, let's go on. How do you spend your free time?
I usually spend it by visiting my relatives, mostly outing. Then my second priority is watching something on Netflix, movies, and my third one is I'm very much habitual of music, listening music.
Okay, what type of music do you like to listen to?
All types, like from pop to from classical, every type of song I used to listen. I'm habitual of listening.
Okay, I'm habitual of listening to. Okay, do you listen to local music or international or global music?
Whatever is in trending, I used to listen it.
Your answers are very short, and as you start your answer, I have a feeling now you are going to finish. Now you're
Okay.
going to finish. So you need to elaborate and try to make at least 4 or 5 sentences for each answer. Otherwise, if your answers are short, examiner will ask you more questions. If they want to ask you 5 questions, if your answers are good, in 5 questions you'll be done. If your answers are short, they will ask you 25 questions, and then you'll be very uncomfortable with that. Okay, so try to give sufficient answer, and a sufficient answer contains 5 to 6 sentences, a proper starting and conclusion of your answer. Okay, good job. Thank you. Next one, please. Do you work or study? What do you do?
I am studying now in university. It's my second semester, and I am studying BS Hons, and it's about business, and I am thinking to join business and so on.
Okay, tell me about your hometown.
My hometown is near to in Lahore, and I live in near Sozo Water Park, and it's about very good area, and have plenty of trees and everything good.
Okay,
fresh
so
air.
whenever you talk about your hometown, it's better to talk about the city, not the locality where you live. So you live in Lahore, talk about Lahore and just give some information about this city. Okay, what is your favorite part of your hometown?
My favorite part of my hometown is near parks where I go usually with my friends and I enjoy the everything like I like very much trees and everything natural and I enjoy it.
Okay, would you like to shift to another country in the future?
Yes, I like to shift in UK soon and I will do their business with my husband and then I will reach any successful level.
Okay, that's good. What are your hobbies?
My hobbies are mostly do cookies at my home and I also do cooking like baking and making other foods at my home.
Okay, try to use a variety of words in your answer and try to use compound sentences mainly and do not repeat the same words that we have in the question time and again. For example, what are your hobbies? My hobby is, I have another hobby. For hobby, you can use the word hobby, time pass, in my free time. Use alternatives that'll bring you good bench score. Okay, thank you so much. Let's go on. Okay, do you work or study?
Well, I'm a student and I've just completed my bachelor's.
Okay. What was your favorite subject at school?
Well, biology was my favorite subject.
Why?
Yeah, because it talks about human and I love studying about human and
Okay, try to speak fluently and you
Okay.
should have clarity in your answer and your answer should have good organization. Okay, now let's go on. Is there any subject that you find difficult now?
well, I have done bachelor's in psychology, so the research methodology was a little bit different and statistic as well.
Okay, this answer is also short. You need to define what was difficult, research methodology, statistics, because of what. So at least try to speak 4 5 quick sentences in your answer. At the moment, your answers are short. Okay, let's go on. What's your favorite color and why?
Well, my favorite color is green. Whenever I go outside, I like seeing the greenery because it gives me a relaxation and that
Okay, so fluency, abrupt ending. Abrupt ending means you finish your answer without conclusion.
Yes.
And insufficient answers. These are 3 issues. Try to practice and you'll be fine, right?
Okay.
Thank you so much.